There is something deeply unsettling about the idea that a piece of code, invisible to the naked eye, can bring entire governments, hospitals, and corporations to their knees. Computer viruses are not just a technical nuisance. They are weapons, tools of espionage, and instruments of financial destruction. Some have caused billions of dollars in damage. Others have physically destroyed hardware. A few have even threatened human lives by targeting critical infrastructure. The history of the most dangerous computer viruses ever created reads less like a technology report and more like a thriller novel, filled with mystery, geopolitical tension, and catastrophic consequences. To truly understand how dangerous these programs can be, you need to look at the ones that changed the world, not just the ones that slowed down your laptop. In the year 2000, a simple email with the subject line, "I love you," began spreading across the internet at a speed no one had seen before. The email contained an attachment labeled as a love letter, but opening it unleashed one of the most destructive viruses in history. Created by two Filipino programmers, the I love you virus overwrote files, stole passwords, and replicated itself by sending copies to every contact in the victim's email address book. Within just 10 days, it had infected over 50 million computers worldwide. The damage it caused was estimated at around $10 billion. Major corporations, government agencies, and even the Pentagon were forced to shut down their email systems entirely. What made I love you so effective was its use of human emotion. People were curious. People wanted to feel loved. That single psychological trick bypassed every technical defense in place at the time. It was a wake-up call that the most dangerous vulnerability in any system is often the human being sitting in front of the screen. They could travel at the speed of communication itself, exploiting the very tools that made modern business possible. Released in March of 1999, the Melissa virus spread through Microsoft Word documents attached to emails. Once opened, it would automatically send itself to the first 50 contacts in the user's Microsoft Outlook address book. The sheer volume of emails it generated overwhelmed mail servers across the world. Companies like Microsoft, Intel, and the United States Marine Corps were forced to shut down their email gateways entirely. The creator, David Lee Smith, was eventually caught and sentenced to 20 months in prison. The financial damage from Melissa reached an estimated $80 million. More importantly, Melissa demonstrated something that would define the next decade of cybersecurity threats. Viruses no longer needed to be manually spread through floppy disks or physical media. In the summer of 2001, two viruses emerged within weeks of each other that collectively changed how the world thought about internet security. Code Red targeted web servers running Microsoft Internet Information Services, exploiting a buffer overflow vulnerability to deface websites and launch denial-of-service attacks. At its peak, Code Red infected over 350,000 machines in just 14 hours. Shortly after, Nimda arrived, and it was even more sophisticated. Nimda could spread through 5 different methods simultaneously, including email, network shares, web browsing, and exploiting vulnerabilities left behind by Code Red itself. Together, these two viruses caused an estimated $2.6 billion in damage and forced a global conversation about the fragility of internet infrastructure. Security professionals who had previously focused on individual machines now had to think about the entire connected ecosystem as a single, vulnerable organism. No conversation about dangerous computer viruses is complete without Stuxnet, widely regarded as the most sophisticated piece of malware ever created. Discovered in 2010, Stuxnet was not designed to steal data or crash computers. It was designed to physically destroy machinery. Specifically, it targeted the centrifuges used in Iran's nuclear enrichment program. The virus was so precisely engineered that it would only activate on systems running specific Siemens industrial control software. Once inside, it would cause the centrifuges to spin at irregular speeds while reporting normal operation to the monitoring systems, making the damage nearly impossible to detect until it was too late. It is widely believed to have been developed jointly by the United States and Israel. making it the first known instance of a nation-state deploying a digital weapon to cause physical destruction in another country. Stuxnet crossed a line that had never been crossed before, proving that a computer virus could do what previously only bombs could do. In May of 2017, a ransomware attack called WannaCry swept across the globe in a matter of hours. It exploited a vulnerability in Microsoft Windows known as Eternal Blue, which had originally been developed by the United States National Security Agency and later leaked by a hacking group called Shadow Brokers. WannaCry encrypted the files on infected computers and demanded payment in Bitcoin in exchange for the decryption key. Within a single day, it had infected over 230,000 computers across 150 countries. The attack hit the United Kingdom's National Health Service particularly hard, forcing hospitals to cancel thousands of appointments and divert emergency patients. The total damage was estimated at $4 billion. WannaCry was attributed to North Korea's Lazarus Group, marking another chapter in the growing story of state-sponsored cyber warfare. It also exposed a deeply uncomfortable truth. Governments were stockpiling digital weapons, and when those weapons leaked, ordinary people paid the price. If WannaCry was devastating, NotPetya was catastrophic. Launched in June of 2017, just weeks after WannaCry, NotPetya initially appeared to be another ransomware attack. But researchers quickly realized it was something far more sinister. NotPetya was not designed to make money. It was designed purely to destroy. It spread through a compromised update for a Ukrainian accounting software called Medoc, but it rapidly jumped beyond Ukraine's borders, infecting systems at some of the world's largest companies. Shipping giant Maersk lost an estimated $300 million. Pharmaceutical company Merck suffered losses of $870 million. FedEx reported damages of $400 million. In total, NotPetya caused an estimated $10 billion in damage, making it the most destructive cyber attack in recorded history. The United States, United Kingdom, and European Union all attributed the attack to Russian military intelligence, framing it as an act of cyber warfare disguised as criminal activity. It is an essential step toward building a future where the next WannaCry or the next NotPetya never gets the chance to happen. Each generation of malware has been more sophisticated, more destructive, and more politically motivated than the last. What began as curiosity projects by individual programmers evolved into billion-dollar weapons wielded by nation-states. The targets have shifted from individual computers to hospitals, power grids, financial systems, and democratic institutions. The line between a cyber attack and an act of war has become dangerously thin. Every device connected to the internet is a potential entry point. Every piece of unpatched software is an open door. Every human being who clicks without thinking is a vulnerability waiting to be exploited. The most dangerous computer viruses in history did not just damage files and systems.